Well, hi, my name is Rick Wasmund, and I'm the founder and owner of the Fox Distillery in Sperryville, Virginia. We make a couple of unique things, and I'm happy to tell you about it today. The first thing that we do, and kind of the foundation that makes our distillery unique, is the fact that we have our own floor maltings. We're the only distillery in North America that malts our own barley, and we do that because I had this idea. And the idea that I had was to malt barley and flavor it with a different type of smoke. We're using apple wood and cherry wood to flavor our drying malt, and that leads us to our first product that was introduced in 2006, which is the Wasmund's single malt whiskey. So it's made from 100% malted barley. Again, the barley is smoked with the fruit wood. The maturation process is also just as unique. We age it in used bourbon barrels with a progressive series of toasted applewood and oak wood chips. So a new set of chips, a set of chips that was used maybe once or twice, another that's been used maybe 2 or 3 times, 4 or 5, up to 8 generations, all in the barrel at once. We put it into a second used bourbon barrel for finishing, and where we're able to roll the barrel, bring the temperature up gently to help integrate and give the whiskey a wonderful finish that's way beyond the years. Our whiskey is generally a little bit younger than most you might see in a bottle. Single malt might be 14, 16, 18 months. Our rye whiskey is generally 12 months old. But again, it's got a complexity and a integration that's way beyond that time with our chip and attention to rotating, rolling the barrels, and gently heating the barrels. Our second whiskey that has been very favorably received is our Copper Fox rye whiskey. The mash bill on this whiskey is 2/3 rye, 1/3 our smoky single malt. This has just been very well received by the market. It's delicious, again complex, about 12 months in the barrel, but very finished at that 12 months. About 3 years ago, we ran across the fellows that were making these small barrels. The small barrels are made from charred white oak, and we sell this in 2 sizes right now, the 2 liter and the 3 liter. The 2 liter holds 2 bottles, and the 3 liter holds 4 bottles. But the 2 liter fills this kit, which includes 2 bottles of our spirit. Our spirit comes in the single malt or the rye. It's the single malt is the same spirit at barrel proof, 124 proof, that goes to make our aged whiskey. The rye spirit is the same proof that goes into our big barrels to make our rye whiskey. And we make it available in the kit. And what happens is you get the kit, you take it home, you fill up the barrel with water to make sure the wood is swollen and sealed, dump out the water, add your spirit, and in 5 to 7 months, or however long you might want to keep it, you have your own whiskey in a barrel on your bar. You can taste it along the way, it's fun, it's meant to be something where you can experience the journey that the spirit goes through on its way to becoming a whiskey. So you can taste it along the way with a handy little serving spigot. And not only that, it happens to make really great whiskey. So this is a 4-month-old experience of the spirit, the clear spirit in the little barrel. As you can see, it's turned the color, and it's got a beautiful, beautiful finish. Because it's the new oak, it's maybe a little bit more bourbon-like than our whiskeys that are aged in the used barrels with the fruit wood chips. But the barrel can be used, and we encourage people to use it again and again. So as you use it over time, the used wood lends more of a Scotch-like finish or an Irish whiskey finish to the end product, and it's delicious. I know the oldest recorded barrel that we have watched is my brother-in-law's, who's now on his 6th fill, and he's never had a bad one yet. So we like the little barrels. Our whiskey is Beverage Testing Institute last month the 92 gold medal for the single malt, 94 for the rye whiskey, and the spirit, first time entered in competition at the American Distillers Institute, the single malt whiskey best in class, the single malt spirit best in class, and the rye spirit third place bronze. So it was nice to see them take a little award home. And that's it. Again, my name is Rick Wasmund. The distillery is the Copper Fox Distillery in Sperryville, Virginia. It's www.copperfox.biz, or just Google Wasmunds or Copper Fox. And we do tours, and we're open every day except for Sunday. So 10 to 6, Monday through Saturday. And you are able to get bottles at the distillery. And thanks for watching.